We do enough damage that we should be able to just tank this. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate, try to rotate to the team fight. We're going to try to rotate to the back line. We rotate right into an all-around ultimate, and we hit him with the 1-2 combo. We get him pretty weak. We're going to dash into the jungle. King Arthur had to pull back to go for minions in the left lane. We're able to clean up the Oleron. Thanatos was able to clean up the Yorm. We're going to get some basics, and we're able to clean up the Danzabora. Neith's using our ultimate. We're going to throw out our 1-2 combo. Get some good damage. And we're able to clean up the Neith. What a do, skibbity boo, it's your boy SeanyB Gaming, and today we're going to be playing Chernobog and Carry on the PTS. If you are new to the channel, I upload every single day. I add some commentary to a game that I've already played with the intention of seeing what went right, what went wrong, and hopefully there's something that we can learn together. If there is something that we learn together, make sure you check out the channel and subscribe for more content. If you are a returning viewer, Chernobog received a buff to his 2, but we'll get into that in just a moment. So let's go ahead and jump into Chernobog's kit. Chernobog's 1, Crystallized Curses. Chernobog conjures a large crystal of curses and hurls it at a target location, dealing damage on landing. After several seconds, the crystalline curses explode, dealing damage again and rooting any enemy in the area. The crystal can be detonated early by firing your 2 at it. The detonation duration is going to be 3 seconds, and the root is 1 second. Chernobog's 2, Vicious Barrage. Chernobog fires an enlarged crystal shard that pierces enemies and deals damage like a basic attack. This applies a single stack of Cold Heart to all enemies it passes through and instantly detonates the 1. After firing, Chernobog gains increased attack speed for several seconds. It originally would provide 20% attack speed at level 1, 60% attack speed at level 5. Now it's going to provide 40% attack speed at level 1, 60% at level 5, and they also decreased the mana cost from it was 70 to 90, now it's going to be 60 to 80, and the duration of the attack speed is going to be 3 seconds at level 1, 5 seconds at level 5. Chernobog's 3, Into Darkness. Chernobog dashes forward, dealing damage and slowing enemies he collides with for 2 seconds. If Chernobog comes in contact with a wall, he briefly enters it as a shadow, becoming untargetable and immune to damage for up to 3 seconds. Chernobog can leave the wall early by dashing or just stepping out of the wall. If he remains in the full duration, Chernobog will automatically dash out as the time expires. The slow is going to be 25%. Chernobog's ultimate, Living Nightmare. During a brief channeling period, Chernobog summons shadows at the locations of all of his enemies that last for 8 seconds and apply a short stacking slow. Chernobog can select any of his shadow clones to fly towards. Once he reaches the location, he takes the place of his shadow, refreshing his cooldowns as well as temporarily obtaining damage mitigation and extra movement speed. The buff duration is going to be 6 seconds. The damage mitigation is going to be 10% at level 1, 30% at level 5. He's going to gain 30% movement speed. The shadow slow is going to be 4%, that stacks up to 4 times, and the shadow clone speed is going to be 365 at level 1, 425 at level 5, and finally, Chernobog's passive, Heart of Cold. Every successful basic attack impales the enemy with a brittle crystal. Upon reaching 3 stacks of Heart of Cold, the enemy explodes for extra damage in an area around them. This damage does not trigger item effects. The damage is going to be 15% plus 1% per level of your total basic attack power, and the duration of each stack is going to be 5 seconds. In terms of the leveling order, at level 1, we want to put a point to our 1, level 2, put a point to our 2, level 3, put a point to our 3, then we want to max out our 1, max out our ultimate whenever we can, max out our 2, max out our 3. Chernobog's passive is a little slept on. It's really nice to, as you're landing basic attacks, get extra damage on the enemy. On the channel, we have a Izanami video of Death's Toll into Devourer's Gauntlets. We have a video of Heimdall, Manikin Scepter into Transcendence. And in this video, we're going to go Manikin Scepter into Devourer's Gauntlets. So we have 3 different starts on 3 different videos. We're going to go ahead and hit this Lesser Scorpion that's going to provide a heal. Unfortunately, Neith steals it. Right now, we're getting a little bullied in the early game. We're pretty low on mana. gonna go ahead and just work on clearing the wave, hide under tower if we need to. We definitely don't have pressure right now.
Enemy missing left.
We're gonna go ahead and rotate to our purple buff.
White. Attack the minions.
RDO wants to hit one more wave. I think that's actually a good idea, so we're gonna rotate back. We are rocking the Raven King skin, which I believe is the newest skin for Chernobog. The magic number we're looking for is 1700 gold, so we've got a little bit of farming to do before we back. What Chernobog does well for a hunter is he's able to rotate out of his lane. So he has a global ultimate, meaning that he can rotate to anywhere on the map essentially, as long as there's an enemy there. His ultimate will provide a little bit of crowd control immunity, so it's great for avoiding... I don't have any major CC, but if we got stuck in an Oleron ultimate, it'd be great for avoiding that. Devourer is rotating in, and he's able to clean up the RDO. We throw out our wand, trying to provide a little bit of peel for the RDO, and unfortunately we're going to have to fall back out of our tier 1 tower because we don't have any mana. We're going to try to clear the minion wave. Our jungler is rotating in. We do not have much to help him here. Yorm is using his ultimate, and unfortunately our Thanatos goes down. Yorm's in a bit of a bad position, but we're going to go ahead and just work on clearing the minion wave. Neith uses her backflip, and Arya is able to get the pick onto Yorm. Our mid laner rotated over. Looks like Oleron's rotating over as well. We're going to try to get some pressure onto him, while our team is pushing the Neith. Oleron uses his ultimate. We're getting pretty weak. We're going to start falling back. We have enough mana for our 3. We're going to go ahead and back. We are just shy of being able to get the tier 3 Devourer's Gauntlets, so we're just going to go into the attack speed boost. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. Head to the Oleron. We miss our 1. We hit him with a 2. That's going to increase our attack speed. I think the increasing the level 1 attack speed of the 2 is a good quality of life change for Chernobog. I think that's going to make him more viable in the early game. We're going to go ahead and hit the Harpy. Our purples are also up. So by getting the attack speed boots instead of the Devourer's Gauntlets, we're going to be able to apply the Manikin Scepter more easily. The Manikin Scepter is going to provide us 10 basic attack damage, 15 physical protections, and 3 damage reduction, which is really good into a Yorm. Enemies hit by your basic attacks are burned, taking 20 physical damage over 2 seconds, and have their attack speed reduced by 7%. Jungle monsters take 2.5 times the amount of burn damage. This effect can stack up to 4 times, and this item can be upgraded at level 20. The reason this item is good into Yorm is his basic attacks are pretty quick, so anything that has tick damage or does damage really quick is going to deal 3 less damage per tick. We clear the wave. Now we're going to try to get some pressure onto this Neith. Jungle and mid are rotating in. That's a Devourer ultimate. Our jungler is in a little bit of trouble. We're going to try to land some basics. We're able to get the pick onto the Yorm. Discord is able to get the pick onto the Devourer. And Thanatos is able to clean up the Neith. So now we're going to rotate back and try to clean up this minion wave. I feel like Chernobog burns more mana than the Heimdall did. But we are going to stay in lane and farm as much as possible till Neith gets back. Since we have no mana, we're going to go ahead and back. We're not getting any mana from Manikin Scepter, to whereas if we had Death's Toll, we'd be getting some mana whenever we landed basic attacks on the minions. So there is a little bit of trade-off for this extra damage that the Manikin Scepter provides.
Enemy missing right.
Our team was able to secure the greatest scorpion that was at the Gold Fury, so now whenever we clear our purple buff, we're going to have an enhanced purple buff. Looks like Yorm's rotating out. We're going to try to get some pokes onto the Sneath before the wave gets here. Every third basic attack is going to trigger our passive, activating an explosion. We get the root. We're going to dash. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. Immediately dash on her. She's slowed from our ultimate, and we're able to clean her up. Now we get to steal some farm from her. We're going to go ahead and take the Scorpion. We missed some of that wave, which is unfortunate. We're going to go ahead and hit one more wave. We could have invaded her purple buff right there, but I think we're just going to go for our purple buff since it's enhanced. We also have enough money for Devourer's Gauntlets, so we are going to want to back and pick that up in just a moment. Uh-oh. We might be swapping batteries this game.
I'll gank right lane.
On my way.
We cleared the wave, now we're going to back.
Enemy ultimate incoming.
And we have enough money for Devourer's Gauntlets. Devourer's Gauntlets is going to provide us 30 physical power and 15% lifesteal. It has a passive that we can gain stacks. Each stack is going to provide us 0.5 power and 0.2 lifesteal. It can stack up to 70 times, and once it's fully stacked, it's going to provide 65 power and 29% lifesteal. 29% lifesteal is a very large amount, more than any other item.
Enemy ultimate down.
We're going to go ahead and clear the wave. Neath was able to get our tower pretty early on in this game.
Looks like you gotta step it up.
She's not wearing purple buff, which means her camp is probably up.
Okay. Be careful.
We're going to go ahead and rotate to her purple buff, deny her some farm. Oh, I guess it's down, she just never picked it up. So this was on the Season 7 map, but this is also going to apply to the Season 8 map. If you are invading an enemy camp before the 15-minute mark, you're going to be getting reduced golden XP. It's still worth the invade because you're denying the enemy golden XP. But if you had to choose and you wanted the most farm, you would want to go for your camp. Looks like they were able to destroy their greatest scorpion because now her purple buff is enhanced. We're going to go ahead and hit the oracles and then rotate back to lane. Ooh, our team's here. We're just going to hit gold. That was a pretty free gold Fury. We're going to go ahead and clear this lane. With Chernobog's ultimate, whenever we ult, we're applying a slow to everybody on the map. So if our teammates are able to get a pick, it's going to count as an assist for us.
Your right tower is under attack.
We're going to make it look like we're hitting the harpy, try to get Neath to step up.
Enemy missing right. These are dangerous forces.
Now we're going to actually make the play for the harpy. We're getting our stacks on Devourer's Gauntlets up. I believe Neath is building into Transcendence. So she'll have a little bit extra power, but we will have a little bit more lifesteal.
Enemy ultimate down.
We also have 2 levels on her. We're able to get the root. She uses her dash. We're kind of out of mana, so we don't really want to engage right here. We're going to go ahead and hit our Lesser Scorpion.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Then we're going to hit our purple buff.
Down.
We do have enough money for Odysseus Bow, which is going to be the next item that we pick up. This game, we're going to be going into the attack speed Silverbranch Bow build. Chern does have a stem on his too, an attack speed stem, so it's going to provide extra power once we get Silverbranch Bow and max out our attack speed. I'm going to go ahead and clear this wave. We do have our ultimate to get back to lane quickly if we so desire. We're going to go ahead and back and pick up Odysseus Bow, or Oboe. Oboe is going to provide us 40% attack speed. It has a passive that every 4th basic attack triggers a chained lightning, damaging the target and up to 4 nearby enemies for 15 damage plus 60% of your basic attack power. That's her dash. We're going to dash in 2. Get some basics. We're kind of chunking. She uses her Aegis, so that's a small win.
Enemy missing.
We're going to go ahead and hit one more wave. And then we're going to take out the tower. The tower is going to provide gold for everybody on our team.
Oh, here we go. Enemy ultimate down. Your middle tower is under
I'll
attack.
attack right now. Be careful, Manikin.
My way.
We're making a rotation to mid.
Your right tower is under attack.
We throw out our 1-2. Although Oleron was able to beads, there's his Aegis. The enemy team was able to get the Pyromancer. We're going to go ahead and rotate towards the red buff.
In the right jungle.
It's here, so we're going to go ahead and take it. Once again, we're getting reduced gold and XP, but we are denying the enemy farm. Now we're going to rotate back left and try to clean up this wave. Need to kind of cut us off.
I'm going for jungle buff.
I can go where you can't follow.
So we missed out on 2 melee minions because we rotated. Even though the red buff provides us less XP and gold, it's more farm than the 2 melee minions. Devourer is here. We're going to dash. We might be in a little bit of trouble right here.
Retreat.
We're just going to hug the wall. We're going to fall back to our team. Thanatos is in a little bit of trouble. We throw out our 1. So Neath ultimate, we're going to go ahead and beads it and just keep falling back.
Enemies in the right jungle.
We probably didn't even need to beads that right there. We probably could have just eaten it.
Your middle tower is under attack.
We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate to get back in this fight.
This song is raging.
We're going to dash in onto the Neath. We missed 1 too many basic attacks. This is kind of a bad fight for us. We're going to keep auto-attacking this Yorm. We are life-stealing as we're dealing damage. We're chunking him. Danzabor is here. We're going to dash away. We're going to throw out our 1-2 combo. Unfortunately, our 2 is on cooldown. Oleron's now here. We're in a little bit of trouble. We do have our Aegis. We're going to get some basic attacks off. Throw out our 1. Dash into the wall. Dash again. We get taunted. That's actually going to taunt us. We use our Aegis. We're able to avoid some of the damage, but we still take some damage from the Danzabor 1. He's going to win this trade because he has the hastened effect.
Ultimate is ready.
Under attack. Can't be stopped.
Sounds like a Danzabor ultimate. We're going to dash into the wall. Dash out. Gauntlets is using his ultimate. We're going to try to apply a little bit of pressure with him. There's still 4 people over here, 2 of which are pretty weak. Devourer goes down. Lifesteal off the minion wave. Try to apply a little bit of pressure. They're able to get the pick onto the Thanatos. You're trying to tell the Scordia to rotate over.
Your right tower has been destroyed.
I feel like we played that fight really well. We stayed alive when there was 4 people in our lane. We were able to avoid a Devourer ultimate. Scordius here, we're going to land some basics onto the Yorm. We're going to dash up, get a few more basics, and he uses his ultimate to get away. We're going to go ahead, just throw out our 2, and then clear the minion wave. Whenever we throw out our 2 with our current build, we're going to reach the attack speed cap. I'm going to go ahead and back and finish off our Qin Sias. Qin Sias are going to provide us 40 physical power, 20% attack speed. It has a passive that whenever we land a basic attack, we're going to deal 3% of the target's maximum health. If the target had over 2,000 health, it deals bonus damage that scales up. It can scale up to a maximum of 5% at 2,750 health.
Attack the gold fury. Follow me.
We're going to make a play for the Gold Fury. Neath is pushing left lane. This is a Primal Fury, so once we destroy it, we're going to deal additional damage to all the camps on the map. This includes colored camps, Harpies, Fire Giant, Pyromancer, and future Gold Furies.
Enemies in the left
Looks like we are just shy being 20 by 20. That is level 20 by 20 minutes into the game.
Your right tower
Be
is
careful,
under
middle.
attack.
Attack right lane.
You find this
On my way.
We're going to rotate to the RDO. Throw out our 1. We miss our 2. We're going to keep firing basic attacks. We are lifestealing a decent amount right here. We're going to focus the Neath. We're able to get the pick onto the Neath. Yorm uses his ultimate.
Well done.
Group up. Attack middle lane. Attack left lane.
Oleron's here. We're going to dash in aggressively on him. We miss our 1. We're in a little bit of trouble. We're going to start falling back. Our team is here to provide a little bit of peel. We're going to keep throwing out some basics. The Chain Lightning's dealing additional damage. Artie is able to get the pick onto the Yorm. We're going to get some basics onto this King Arthur. Qin Sias is really chunking him. We're going to focus the tower now. I'm going to throw out our 1-2 combo. We're able to get the root. We're able to get the pick onto the King Arthur. It's an Oleron ultimate. We're going to use our beads, walk out of it. Dash, dash again. Get some basics. And we're able to get the pick onto the Oleron. We're going to throw out our 1. We're a little bit weak. We're going to pop our Aegis and we're going to start falling back. We're going to go ahead and back. And then we do have our ultimate to re-engage in this fight. We're going to go ahead and back, pick up the Executioner. And we'll go over the Executioner in just a moment because we're about to ult back in. We're going to land in. We get rooted by Neath upon landing. We're going to dash into the wall, become a shadow. Looks like our team is falling back, so we might not want to be that aggressive right here. We're able to avoid the Devourer ultimate. We get taunted. We take a lot of damage. We dash into the wall, dash away again.
On my way.
Save yourself. Couldn't matter less.
Dance moves. Ugh.
Tier goes down. I feel like he provided a little bit of peel for me.
Thanks.
Oh my goodness, the Harpies almost got me.
I'm going for jungle buff.
I'm going to go ahead and lifesteal off these Harpies.
On my way.
So the Executioner is receiving a little bit of a buff, and our controller dies. I had a feeling. We're We're switching batteries right now. The enemy team is going to be able to clean us up. Super unfortunate. Happens every once in a while whenever you play on console. So the Executioner is going to provide 35 physical power and 25% attack speed. It has a passive that is getting buffed that basic attacks against an enemy reduce the target's physical protections by 7%. It used to stack 3 times. On the upcoming season, it's going to stack 4 times. So each basic attack is going to reduce their protections by 7, and this will benefit the Thanatos and the tier as well. It's not percent penetration, it is protection reduction. Tier goes in like a madman.
Your middle Phoenix is under attack. Too bad! Your middle Phoenix has been destroyed.
That's a shame that our first death is due to our controller dying. They're able to get the middle Phoenix. We're going to throw out our 1-2 combo. Neith uses her backflip. We're going to dash her 1. Throw out some basic attacks. Tier's able to get the pick onto 1. This Yorm's pretty weak. We're going to keep landing basics onto him. Throw out our 1. And Tier's able to get a double. We're going to keep rotating up. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate to slow everybody on the map. We're going to rotate towards Oleron. He's a little farther up. We're going to throw out our 1-2 combo. We take a little bit of damage. Artie is able to provide a little bit of heal. We're going to throw out our basics. Tier gets a soft triple kill. We're going to keep landing basics onto this King Arthur. We throw out our 1. He's able to dash through and avoid the root. And Artio is able to clean up the King Arthur. We have a fat minion wave here, and we also have 2 tanky people. We should be able to get this Phoenix. Thanatos eats that ultimate for us, whether he meant to or not. That was the only Phoenix exposed. We were able to get the pick onto the Dantabora. We're going to go ahead and fall back. The Gold Fury is an Oni Fury, so we should make a play for that. That's going to spawn an enhanced minion wave in each lane.
Attack middle lane. Follow me.
Attack the Gold Fury!
Attack the Gold Fury! Attack the Gold Fury! Attack the Gold Fury!
Throw out our 2. That's going to max out our attack speed. We're able to secure the Oni Fury, so the next minion wave in each lane is going to be a little bit stronger, have more protections, and deal more damage.
Follow me.
Right back out of mana!
We're going to go ahead and back. And we're going to sell our starter item and pick up Silverbranch Bow. I think Silverbranch Bow is just going to do more for us than either of the upgrades for Manikin Scepter would. Silverbranch Bow is going to provide us 30 physical power, 30% attack speed, and 10% penetration. It has a passive. For each 0.02 attack speed you go over the cap, you gain 2 physical power. So right now we are getting 5 stacks of that from Silverbranch Bow. Whenever we activate our 2, we're going to gain additional power.
On my way. I will ward right.
Retreat! I will ward right!
Neith is using her ultimate. We're about ready to go into the wall if we need to. We're going to use our ultimate. That's going to slow everybody on the enemy team. We're going to dash in onto this Dantabora. He throws out a taunt. We lose where we're going into the wall. We're going to use our beads and Aegis, and he's able to clean us up. Unfortunate. A little bit of a misplay by us. We probably should have tried to take a 4v5 fight in mid instead of going for a one-on-one fight near Pyromancer.
Retreat. Be gone.
I think we might have had a better fight if we didn't hug that wall and then kind of lose sight of where we were fighting.
Right lane.
Tower is under attack.
Our middle Phoenix is back up. Right now we are benefiting from the Discordia passive, which is giving us some increased power.
Yes.
Attack left lane!
We're going for a rematch with this Devourer, but this time we're bringing backup.
I can do this.
It looks like Devourer doesn't want this fight. He's going to disengage. The left Phoenix is back up, so we're going to try to apply some pressure in left lane to get that Phoenix down again.
Enemies in middle lane.
Whenever we activate R2, our increased damage from Silverbranch Bow is going from 5 to 33, or increased physical power. We do enough damage that we should be able to just take this. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate, try to rotate to the team fight. We're going to try to rotate to the back line. We rotate right into an all-around ultimate, and we hit him with the 1-2 combo. We get him pretty weak. We're going to dash into the jungle. King Arthur had to pull back to go for minions in left lane. We're able to clean up the Oleron. Thanatos was able to clean up the Yorm. We're going to get some basics, and we're able to clean up the Devourer. Neath using our ultimate, we're going to throw out our 1-2 combo, get some good damage, and we're able to clean up the Neath. We might be able to clean up this King Arthur, but he's a tanky boy, and he's going to be dealing a lot of damage to us. We're going to throw out our 1, kind of fight while standing in our 1. So if he keeps fighting us up, he uses his ultimate. We're going to use our beads. There's a lot of our health gone. We're going to fall back. That was a nice little fight for us. We got a nice little triple kill. We're going to go ahead and buy a movement speed potion. Pick up 2 health potions and 2 wards. And then we're going to go into Odysseus Bow, which is probably not the best item to round off our build. Odysseus Bow is going to provide us 25 physical power, 25% attack speed, and 20% penetration. That's actually getting nerfed down to 10% penetration. It has a passive that if we get a kill or assist, we're going to receive Odysseus agility. It's going to increase our attack speed by 20% and decrease our movement speed penalties by 30% for 10 seconds. I think a better item would have been Aussie. Aussie would have given us similar attack speed, some flat penetration, and some additional lifesteal. We're going to go ahead and start working on the Fire Giant as a team. This is an enhanced Fire Giant. You can tell by the purple glow on the Fire Giant. Devourer is here. We're going to go ahead and put some pressure onto him. Our 1 is just a little short. Already was able to eat the Devourer ultimate. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. We see 2 people rotating in. Yorm's also ulting in. We're going to rotate onto the Oleron, try to get some pressure onto this Neath. Fall back a little bit right here.
Attack the minions.
Attack right tower!
We're going to work on the tower. Throw out our 1-2 combo into King Arthur, get the root, land some basic attacks. We get ulted by Oleron. We're in a little bit of trouble. We're going to dash into the wall. Dash out of the Oleron ultimate. Our team is in the left jungle. Now we have 3 people putting pressure onto us. We got really separated from our team, and we're going to go down right here. It was a 2-for-1 trade in favor of our team, so we're okay with it. Looks like Yorm's going down. 3-for-1 trade. And it looks like our team's going to be able to clean up right here. Devourer goes down. Well, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. That really helps these videos out. If you feel like you learned anything at all, check out the channel and subscribe for more content. These stats for this game will be posted in just a moment. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Best of luck.